Waiting for the bus to go to Phnom Penh, my home for the next 7 hours. Mekong Transport. Here's my home for the next 7 hours. Absolutely killer music. Wow. On the bus to Phnom Penh right now. Figured I'd bust out the old GoPro. Get some video of the side street. It's a cool little town. So this is day 5. This is an all-day bus ride from Siem Reap to the capital, the Pearl of Asia, Phnom Penh. Damn, those are some nice houses there. Looks like they have a cell tower or something here. Nice. Good old rural Cambodia. Loving it. Be interesting to be here during the wet season when these fields are full of rice. So I was actually in Cambodia in May, and the wet season runs from May to October, which is when the monsoon is there, and that is when Cambodia gets 3/4 of its rainfall. So I was basically there at the very beginning of the wet season, so that's why it looks relatively dry. It's like the very end of the dry season. The dry season is October to April, and that's also coincides with the high season for tourism because it's much nicer being here when it's not raining, obviously. Here's some interesting facts from the CIA World Factbook. Cambodia has a population of 15.9 million. 97.6% are Khmer, 1% are Cham, Chinese, Vietnamese, and other. Language is Khmer. Religion is Buddhist. 96% Buddhist, 96% Khmer. I wonder what that guy's doing out there. Fishing, maybe. Cambodia's GDP per capita in purchasing power parity in 2015 was 3,500. 2014, 3,300. Interestingly, Cambodia has experienced strong economic growth over the last decade. GDP growth of 8% between 2000 and 2010. Looks like we're coming into a town. At least 7% since 2011. Tourism, garment, construction, and real estate and agricultural sectors are most of the growth. Tourism is huge in Cambodia, with 2 million people visiting in 2007, and then 4.5 million people visiting by 2014. Yet Cambodia remains one of the poorest countries in Asia, and long-term economic development remains a daunting challenge, inhibited by endemic corruption, limited human resources, high inequality, and poor. Interesting little town here. Alright, so we stopped for food. I'm going to get something. I have no idea what any of this stuff is though, but I'm going to order some and eat it. Just ordered some food, paid $3.50 for it, and it's going to be delivered to me shortly. Yum, yum, yum. Here's my food. Yum, yum, yum. Anybody want to eat a cockroach? Or some other bugs? Grasshoppers? Crickets? Here's the Tonle Sap River, just about making it into Phnom Penh. It's like a little village over there. Just got off the bus in Phnom Penh. This place has a totally different feel to it than Siem Reap. Just got checked into the Precious House, guest house in Phnom Penh, $25, 5th floor, riverfront area. Kind of a pain to find this. Alright, let's see what Phnom Penh has to offer. Gonna go see if I can hire a riverboat maybe, get some food, maybe have a couple of beers, do some people watching, sit on the sidewalk. Found a place straight across from my place, Precious House Guest House, called Happiness Pizza. For some reason I'm just craving a pizza when I saw that sign, so I'm gonna eat some and drink. This guy finally talked me into getting a tuk-tuk. He said he knows where to go to get a boat, so here we go. Okay, so chronologically from all of my video, this is the next thing that happened, and I've already uploaded this entire raw video. It's about 5 minutes, and it's just me going and getting on the boat and paying for the boat and paying for my beers. I didn't want to show the whole thing again, but I did kind of want to see what it looked like to speed it up, and so that's what this is, and now we'll continue. Alright, 1 hour boat ride, 5 beers, Tonle Sap River and the Mekong River, 25 bucks. I'm doing it. This is my view for the next hour. Definitely a boat back there with like 1,000 people on it. I'm kind of stoked to be the only one on this one. Pretty sweet. Alright, we're on the boat. We're going up the Mekong now, just left the Tonle Sap River. Huge ass hotel over here, brand new. Crazy. And then right next to it, these old ass huts and boats and crazy shit. Now, just to be clear, I did not drink all 5 beers. Yeah, pretty beautiful, I'd say. I love getting out on rivers, and I try to do it whenever I travel. In fact, I do get out on the Mekong River again later on in this trip, later on, different episode. Nice little teaser for you there. This is just one of those things that I always want to do. I always plan on doing, so I was stoked to actually do it and get out there. This is a lot of fun. Not sure why, but everything going on over here just seems perfectly reasonable. It's perfectly normal. Alright, that's the end of this episode. It's starting to get a little bit long. It's not the end of the day though. I do have other video from when I got back from that boat trip. That was all I had from the boat trip though, so watch the next episode, what happens when I get back from the boat trip. It's actually some pretty cool 1080p GoPro footage.